And I just want to tell you right now, if you feel like you are, going through the fire and so many different things in your life that are going on at this very moment, and within your life, turmoil, maybe chaos, drama, pressure from your family, or just the fact that you're doing things differently from everybody else and they don't like it. There could be all kinds of different scenarios and circumstances that you could be going through that make you feel like just things are not working. They're not happening like you thought they would. You thought that you would be so much further ahead by now. What's going on with your life? You're starting to feel, pressure, depressed, demoralized, and just down. I just want to tell you, a lot of people like to ask the question, why does God allow people, why does God allow things to happen, like things that I'm going through? Why is he allowing this? But we ask that question without actually looking at what it is that what are the decisions that we are making, because you need to remember that those decisions that we make, those are our decisions. He has nothing to do with that. So what decisions are you making that's allowing circumstances and things to happen in your life where you feel like you have lost control of everything and everything is spiraling out of control? Okay, those are your decisions and your actions, and possibly even the actions of others, negative or positive, happening around you, that is causing you to react with your choices and your decisions. But I just want to tell you right now, don't just ask that question, why is God allowing this to happen to me? Why this, why that? Let me tell you something. In order for Yah to display his power on your behalf, in order for Yah to be able to show his works on your behalf, in order for him to display his power the way he wanted to display it when he was going to free the children of Israel from the hand of Pharaoh, he hardened Pharaoh's heart so that he could even display even more his works on their behalf. But you know what? In the meantime, they had to go through the extra labor. They had to go through the persecution. They had to go through the pressure in order for him to display his mighty works on their behalf. And the entire time in the wilderness, he didn't let up his cloud or his fire for them. His cloud by day to give them shade, and his fire by night. He didn't give up. He didn't let up his protection, his glory. So, you stop asking the question, why is God doing this? Why is God allowing this? Why is God doing this to me and allowing this to happen to me? Start looking inward at you, and what are your decisions? What are the decisions? Maybe it is past things that has happened to you in order for all of it leading up to what you're actually going through right now. You have to look at all of that, because let me tell you, it's time. The first part in being able to become stronger and get over your circumstances and your situations is for you to grow up and start taking responsibility for yourself and for your own decisions and for what you have done in the past and for all of this and that. Yes, Yah forgives, but we still have to go through the consequences of our choices that happened in the past, and sometimes that takes years. Sometimes that takes a long time. Let me just remind you though, when you are in that fire, you need to remember that you were chosen for such a time as this, and you were chosen because of the strength that is really seen in you by your maker, by your creator. You were chosen as someone who would be able to get through that fight and to come out on the other side of that fight stronger and better and able to help somebody else out of that fight. But in order for you to be the better, the stronger, the wiser, the mature, you have had to have gone through that. And I know it's tough while you're going through it, and maybe it's been years, but let me tell you something. You have to go through that fire in order for him to be able to display his power and his might on your behalf. And that is for you. Other people are going to see his power and his might being displayed on your behalf, but it's for you to see, because he wants to show you and prove to you the power of his might on behalf of his word that he declared over you when he told you that he would protect you and keep you and provide for you if you obeyed his commands, if you followed him, if you sought him with all of your heart, you would find him. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, they were in that fire. And the only way for them to see the one, they didn't know. They didn't fully understand the power of his might, because they answered him and said, we don't even have to answer you in this matter, but who we serve is way more than able and capable to deliver us from your hands. And even if he does not, okay? That phrase, even if he does not. Now that's a phrase of faith, but it's also something that they have to, it was a disclaimer. Hey, look, this may happen, but whatever happens, we will not turn away. And that is the mindset, that is the spirit, that is the motivation, that is the determination, that is the character that Yah is trying to build inside of us, so that we can have the strength, because the fire is never going to end. While you're here on this earth, the fire is never going to end. The fire just continues, and you just get stronger and stronger and stronger, because what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. I know that isn't scriptural, but it's true. So you have to go through that fire, because you were chosen, because he's seen inside of you the capability that you have, in order for you to be that person, that wonderful man or woman that he had already destined for you to be. But in order for you to grow and mature and become stronger and be the one that you need to be, the one that he sees you as, the one that he is trying to fashion and form you and to make you as, you have to go through that fire. And when you go through that fire, then he is able to display at the last minute. Maybe it seems like it's too late. Maybe it seems like too much time has passed. Maybe it seems like you've lost too much. Maybe it seems like it is hopeless. Maybe it seems like there is no other choice, no other way. Nothing is getting through. But let me tell you something. You might think it's too late, but for him it's right on time, because he is coming to display the power of his might on your behalf, and to rescue you from that fire. And let me tell you, when you come out of that, your hair won't be singed. Your clothes won't smell like smoke. You will not be touched or harmed, because he was there all along. And he had to take you through that fire. See, he had to take you through that fire in order for him to fashion and have you become who he has always seen you as. So if you're going through that fire, just remember a couple things. Number one, you were chosen as someone who is strong enough and capable enough to go through that fire and come out at the other end. He's seen you. He's seen that you had the strength. You just don't know it yet. But see, he already knows it, because he's the one that put that image inside of you. You were formed and fashioned after the Creator. Therefore, your lips are a creative tool. Therefore, you speak. Therefore, you create. But you have to have the faith behind that. And you have to be able to see his reputation is beyond dispute, because he is always coming through for you, and he is going to take you out of that fire. But maybe it will be at the last moment. Maybe it will be right before. Maybe it will be right when you are about to already come out. He is going to show you that he was there the entire time, and you had to go through that fire in order for you to become who he has always seen you as.